Debates this fall. What are you looking for in them, and what are you hoping to get out of them?
I'm looking forward to the debates. It's a chance to talk to Ohio voters who haven't heard from us yet about our plans for the future. In my case, I'm going to be talking about the record I'm really proud of, including our record in helping the veterans and what we've done for Ohio over the last 5 years and what we intend to do going forward. It's a big contrast to my opponent. He has a bio ad up right now, doesn't talk about his record because there's not much there. When he was in the House, literally, I can't find a single bill he authored or co-authored that became law. I can point to over 40 just in my time in the Senate, and many more when I was in the House, that actually help Ohio families, help Ohio small businesses. I'm also going to talk about our proposals for the future, because this is an election about what direction the country is going to go in. And we don't want to go back to the days that Ted Strickland had as governor, where there were higher taxes, more regulations, bigger government, that resulted in the loss of jobs here in Ohio, that resulted in Ohio being 48th in the country out of 50 in job creation. I'm going to talk about how to get the economy moving through tax reform, actually fixing a broken tax code, making regulations make more sense for Ohio small businesses. This morning I was on a business tour, heard again about how some regulations are making it harder to create jobs from the federal government. We need to do much more on regulatory reform. I've taken a lead on that issue, but frankly, President Obama has blocked a lot of what we tried to do. And talk about how we need to do more in terms of having skilled workers here in Ohio, have the federal government do a much better job in creating better skills. We've made some progress on that through my legislation for the worker retraining programs called the Career Act, but there's much more to do. So it'll be a good opportunity to talk to Ohio voters about our records, make a contrast there, and our proposals for the future, and contrast that. I think right now we are facing a real threat in terms of international terrorism as well that must be addressed much more aggressively. So we'll talk about that as well. A weak economy, the threat of terrorism, this heroin and prescription drug issue are three of the issues I hear a lot about as I'm traveling around the state of Ohio.
Could you expand on that a little bit, Senator, with this